and surviving cancer with the help of chemotherapy, only to have that life-saving treatment cause debilitating nerve damage. That's exactly what happened to Shauntee Kearney. Then she turned to Dr. Bo Tai of Swisher Chiropractic. After seeing him on GMT, Dr. Tai has developed a non-surgical, non-invasive, and drug-free therapy that reverses that nerve damage. It's great to see you guys. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So to recap, what symptoms do people with peripheral neuropathy experience?
Sure. So they typically have numbness, tingling, muscle weakness, constant pain, muscle spasms. Their feet feel like they're walking on cardboard all the time.
So do they have balance problems too?
Absolutely. Because of the lack of sensation in their feet can't feel the ground. So unfortunately, if they're not treated properly, they can lose their ability to walk at some point.
Let's talk about some of the other problems you've seen in patients that have peripheral neuropathy.
Yeah, it's funny. One of the biggest problems that I've seen is actually depression. Now, these patients, they might have all these other problems like inability to walk, inability to sleep, and all these different things, but one of the biggest problems that they have is that they have to depend on somebody now. They have lost their independence. They can't get around without anybody's help or something to help them. And so their life isn't the same anymore.
Does that kind of describe you, Shauntee?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the symptoms you were experiencing.
Everything that he said, but it was progressive. I took a fall in January, and I was walking around fine toward the end of my chemotherapy.
Were you trying other treatments recommended by other doctors, and did those work?
Well, there were no treatments that were recommended. I went to see a neurologist because there was no explanation as to why I suddenly had the challenges in walking and the balance. And so they sent me to a neurologist, and so you can imagine how concerning that was when he said, I see nothing wrong.
What were your fears, as your legs started to get worse over time?
Well, as he was saying, I'm extremely independent, and I was losing my independence, and that was a struggle. Having to ask my husband and my children to take me where I needed to go because I wasn't able to just get in the car and drive.
So fast forward, you see Dr. Bo Tai on GMT right here. What were the thoughts you were thinking at that moment?
Well, I was at physical therapy, and they were trying to change it up to see if maybe changing the program up could stimulate just a little bit more. And so I was riding the bike, and I hear this guy, Dennis, now that I know, in the background talking, and he was saying my feet felt like lead, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that, and I turned around and looked at the television, and I said, oh my gosh, did I just script that? I mean, what was going on?
Wow.
And literally, tears just started to stream down my face.
And so you saw Dr. Tai. What's life like for you now?
I did. Oh my goodness. So we have like a family tracker on our phone. My husband's tracking me to see where I am. Because the independence.
And there's your husband right there.
It is. My husband, William. He is awesome, awesome, awesome. He has been a trooper throughout all of this. But I want to let people know that even when modern medicine, even when conventional medicine is telling you that, there's absolutely nothing wrong, I'm not really sure why you are experiencing what you're experiencing. Hearing him talk about there's still an option. You have no idea. You have no idea the feeling that I felt.
I can only imagine. Dr. Tai, we have about 30 seconds left, but I know you've written a book. It's right here, and you have a great special for our GMT viewers out there.
Yeah, I just want to let people know that if you're looking for the drugs, if you're looking for the gabapentin, looking for the Lyrica, I'm not the guy to call.
Yeah.
But, if you're on those medications and you're not improving, I have a better solution for you. So for the first 25 callers that calls our office, they get a free, no obligation consultation. They will get a copy of my book so I can see if I can help them or not. I want to give them the gift of life again back for the holidays.
Changing lives, that's what we love here on GMT. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to hear you're feeling better. And Dr. Tai, good to see you again. You can find out so much more about Dr. Tai's program by calling the number on your screen, 940-202-1198, or go to howtobeatneuropathy.com. GMT will be right back.